What's going on, guys? So when people like Brian from PokeNe, freaking legend, when that guy talks, we got to listen. And we're going to go over like what his takes on why Pokemon should or is happy that Ascending Heroes gets to about $20 a pack. So a lot of stuff to unpack here that I really, really like. So we're going to get into this video right
Ascended
away.
Heroes is going to be $20 to $25 per pack on release on streams, and between $14 and $17 per pack on TCG Player. And before you crucify me in the comments, let me make one more take that is going to piss people off. It's exactly what Pokemon wants. That's right, depending on what AI-generated title YouTube chose to show you, I think Pokemon likes scalpers, and I think Pokemon is doing this on purpose.
I completely agree. I 1000% agree. I said this multiple times in multiple lives. I think Pokemon likes all the drama and attention. If they could fix this stuff, if it's from the vending machine problem to the scalper problem to sleeping GameStop, Pokemon's been in bed with GameStop for quite some time. That's for an entirely different video. But guys, if you can't put 2 and 2 together, 2 plus 2 equals 4 every single time. And it's just so clear, so obvious. So I'm glad that Brian's saying this, backing up, what a lot of us are thinking. But let's proceed.
In the past, we've had releases that, they're not reprinting enough. They're not restocking enough all your R words that you don't know the difference between the two, or if there is a difference. But then this new set comes out. After all the Pokemon's attempts at keeping the market quenched. They make the tweets. They send out the Instagram reels. Oh, we're working hard to meet demand, blah, blah, blah. New set comes out, Ascended Heroes. It comes out January 30th, kind of. And this is the route Pokemon decides to take. Just let's listen to this. This is crazy. So there are 6 different SKUs as of now for Ascended Heroes. There's the 2-pack blister, the 3-pack sticker thing, the poster collection, the mini tins, the ETBs, and the booster bundles. Now, if you're Pokemon and you're claiming that you want to get market prices, figured out, get them where they're not 2 digits day one, and if you're Pokemon and you're going, okay, how do we get more packs in the hands of the players? And you're Pokemon and you're going, how do we keep TCG Player from completely obliterating all the inventory day one every time someone uploads? Wouldn't you, as Pokemon, put out the booster bundles January 30th?
Completely fair criticism, fair take. I do agree. I think it should have been backwards, but we know why Pokemon does this, and Brian knows this. We do this. I'm not Pokemon. Pokemon does this so that they can push all of the ancillary product, all that extra product out in our faces to show us like, hey, you guys have to buy all this crap before we give you guys a booster bundle. Hopefully by that time, you're exhausted of this set. And then we could talk. So April 21st, he said, January, February, March, April, 4+ months until we get booster bundles. By that point, everyone should be over this product. So that's why I always to throw another wrench in the system. What is the reprint window going to look like in that time? What is Pokemon going to if for everyone thinking that Pokemon Pokemon's going to catch up? Oh, Pokemon's like doing exactly what they said they're going to do. Oh, Pokemon knows exactly how to handle this situation. Do they? Do they not want to make as much money as possible? Why throw the booster bundles at the very end of a set that is so packed, something that they can milk for multiple years, I believe? Or is the cash cow going to be Prismatic Evolution's Destined Rivals? Are we still going to see maybe tinfoil hat theory over here? Maybe they prioritize the guaranteed winners, the guaranteed plays, the Destined Rivals, the Prismatic Evolutions, and then they give us a little bit more of what we want. And this is going to be it's going to be waved. Everything is a new wave tier. You get 60%, and then you get another 40% 20 months later. Hopefully you didn't forget. Like, it is a giant mess. And it's just so annoying, and it gets so old so fast to constantly be playing this game with Pokemon. It's like, guys, like, we get it. We get it. I understand what the game is here. The game is, they don't want this to get better. They want this to come out to be $20+ a pack on release. The only thing that's coming out is tech sticker packs and 2-pack blisters or whatever. Nothing that actually freaking matters. And this is why I'm going Japanese. This is why I go the Japanese route. Mega Dream. It's available. It's $100 a box, but you're still going to get tons of hits, guaranteed hits. Yet, the English market will continue to walk into the slaughterhouse and get annihilated every single time. So that's his point. Let me get to one other point.
It doesn't sound very promising, the amount of things he is getting. And there are going to be people in the comments who are like, oh, well, yeah, but Costco's going to get everything. Will they, though? And even if they do, okay, they're going to probably limit people to one item per person because that's kind of common sense at this point. So if every person got one of each SKU, they're only getting 5 packs. And if they want more than 5 packs, they're going to have to probably pay up quite a lot. Now, going back to Danny's numbers, I don't know how much bigger his store is compared to mine, but if I go back to Prismatic Evolutions, I was very, very disappointed by how many of everything I got. I did not get nearly enough to quench demand, and I actually looked, and you can see this in a video if you dig far enough back.
And this is the other thing that pisses me off about what Pokemon's doing and how they're investing into the people that have held down Pokemon for so long, the Danny Phantoms, the Bryans. You know, he says that they're small, but, you know, relatively, you know, to Costco or Walmart or whatever. Like, it's just, it really seems like 2026 is going to continue to be a giant mess and Pokemon will continue to put product into the wrong people's hands. And it's just so frustrating. I'm like, Danny Phantom has been here the entire way, up, down, left, right, and sideways. He's still not getting allocated what he deserves. You know, there's my local LGSs that have been holding down Pokemon since base set, still not getting what they deserve.
This is an everything problem. And as Danny said in his video, it's not only a lack of individual products being printed, it's where they're allocating their resources. Like, why on earth are we waiting until April 24th to get a booster bundle? Because they want it to be that way. They want the packs to be $20 a pack on the secondary market. I'm just really trying to wrap my head around how anyone could look at that and go, oh yeah, that makes sense. The only rebuttal I'm going to hear, this is a comment that I'm expecting after this challenge, is, oh, well, Brian, maybe they're trying to print as many booster bundles as they can because that is going to be the most sought after set, and they're going to wait to release them until the end when they're all printed. No, Timmy, no, because as Danny said, this is a waived release set already. They already have acknowledged that they're going to need multiple waves for each SKU. So if that were the case, they would release a wave 1 of booster bundles on release date and then still have a wave 2 and or a wave 3 throughout the process.
Another thing that people have gotten wrong is that big box retailers aren't getting these booster bundles at release. Everyone's getting the same release date as everyone else. The ETBs are getting pushed back, or the release date is not on the release day. The booster bundles are being pushed back. Like, everyone has fair shot, the same release day. And like, man, this is just crazy. Like Brian was saying, it just doesn't sound too promising. Like, there's going to be multiple releases of the tech sticker pack, the 3-pack blister, but they're just not allocating their resources correctly. But what do I know? What does Brian know? You know, we're just mere mortals compared to Pokemon. They'll be here after I die and my kids' kids. It's just, it's orchestrated in such a weird way, but this is why I make these style of videos. I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys think? Like, is this the best way to go about it? Are we not seeing the roots of the problem? Is it much deeper than what me, you or Brian is thinking, or what we can come up with. Like there's masterminds over at Pokemon. So I guess I'm going to leave that there. Shout out to Brian for PokeNe for making this video. Before you go, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We are so close to 5K, so darn close to 5K. Show this video some love. Go show Brian some love as well. If you want to support the channel even further, there is a membership program in the description down below. Till tomorrow, I'll catch you guys with a fresh new video. Peace out.